It's absolutely frustrating as a young woman, 23. I still don't know where my true place is. I have always been against traditionally girly things when I was younger. My mom absolutely hated that. She'd been raised in a completely different time and background, but it made me stick out like a sore thumb. I'd be a little kid wearing these uncomfortable dresses and pantyhose to church, while other girls would be wearing some nice jeans and a blouse instead. I got tattoos and piercings, and I'm bisexual, sue me. I like my tomboy nature. I used to love fashion so much when I was younger. I still do now, but on a much lesser scale. I never fit in with the girls. I got along a lot better with guys as I got older. I guess it was because I didn't want any emotional talks with them. People my age in my hometown seem to be in a much different place than I do. They are my age and married with kids. I'm okay with where I'm at, in a good long-term relationship living together in the city, but it just kind of reminds me how I never felt like I belonged there. I just hated the feeling of being left out of everything. I always felt like the butt of the joke at home and with my friends at that time. I just hate the expectations that women are supposed to do all these things, like taking care of kids and being at home. But if you don't have kids or don't work at home, you're a bad woman. If you don't live up to these certain expectations, then you're not a real woman. I feel better living where I'm at now, but it's still a feeling I get a lot of the time. To this day, I think I still have a hard time with my sexuality. It's like I know I'm a woman, but nothing else seems to click.
From a young age, it was programmed into my brain that men should be emotionless and shouldn't cry. It was put in my head by teachers, family members, and even complete strangers. When I cried, I was told, "Stop being a baby," or "Suck it up." I'm sure many men have had this same experience today, and it just makes me sad. Eventually, I learned to keep in my emotions to avoid social embarrassment. I actively tried to stop my crying when I was hurt and when I was sad. Today, when I feel sad, I have no release. I want to cry, but I can't. I try to cry, but I can't. I wish that society would stop making roles for men and women. Instead of grouping every action into two groups, we should only have actions. It should be socially acceptable for men to cry too, and socially acceptable for women to ask people out too. I am so sick of these roles, and I wish our world could get rid of these.
Working against gender stereotypes and heteronormativity with 4-year-olds, my husband and I determined that it's important to us to let our son, who is about to turn 4, like what he likes and really be himself, without us falling into a lot of the stereotypes that our generation and others before us grew up with. We are trying, within reason, to avoid gender and heteronormative approaches to play, dress, speech, etc. We are trying to approach things in a fairly neutral manner and let our son just enjoy what he enjoys. He's into trucks, superheroes, princesses, and Barbies. He likes wearing dresses when he plays princesses just as much as he likes superhero costumes. His favorite colors are pink, purple, and black. We've got books, we have conversations when relevant, you get the idea. He started preschool this year, and lately has been coming home with some ideas that he definitely didn't get from us or our family members. The other day, he told us that only girls can be pretty or beautiful, and boys can only be cool. I know that societal norms, etc., come into play at a young age, and we can't really control for them completely. It just made us sad to hear that, as he hasn't ever said anything like that before. We tried to have a conversation around this with him, but he got really angry and insistent, and we ended up dropping it. We don't think it's coming from his teachers.